Today is the day of the Epsom Derby, which has nothing to do with cars. My Uber has arrived and it's an ST170 powered Mk3 Capri. Check this out. A Lecky aerial. 1300 Sport. Really cool to see a Mk2 that hasn't been slammed. It's got a paint chip. Go on, Kev, send it. Got a fuel leak. Yeah, we're not counting that as a breakdown. It's too close to the venue, right? And we're in great company. Really tidy, Cosy YB setup. It's supercharged. A flip front. Army Jeep thing. With a motorbike in the back. Love a Lotus Cortina. And this thing hasn't blown up today. Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marcus Hayes and today is the day of the Epsom Derby, which has nothing to do with cars because it's a horse racing event here in England. But the West London Classic Ford crew have been invited to display a load of cars at the Epsom Derby today. Unfortunately, Esther, my ST170 powered Mk1 Escort, and Maude, my moredoor Mk2 Escort, are both out of action, so I'm gonna have to get an Uber. My Uber has arrived, and it's an ST170 powered Mk3 Capri, driven by my friend Jay, and he's rocking some new rims as well. Check out the colour-coded mini lights. Yeah, she's loud. Well, we're the first ones here. Definitely the first time I've ever been early for anything, ever. Yeah. Jay's Capri's still got the original radio. Check this out. A Lecky aerial.
Don't see that anymore.
All right, well, it wasn't long before loads of other classic cars showed up. Got Kev's Cosy powered Olympic Blue Mk1 over here, although Kev's missus is actually driving today. Got Paul Tucker's Larry Crossflow powered Mk1 sitting over here. Behind that, got a Mk2 Escort I don't think we've seen before, 1300 Sport. Really cool to see a Mk2 that hasn't been slammed on its belly. Love that interior, really cool. That guy's actually come down from Luton. My ride for the day, Jay's Capri behind that. Jay's already been cleaning his new rims while he's here. Dean's Mk1 Fiesta over here. Parked next to Matthew's Cortina estate. Hoping for no breakdowns today from Matthew. Al's roof chopped 100E over here. Sarah's brought the Mk4 Cabriolet out today. Though we've noticed the problem. It's got a paint chip. May as well strip it apart and Z-Tech turbo and rear wheel drive it now then. Old Chusty, the world famous P100 rat rod, back on the road with its revised Watts linkage kit on the rear end. Yeah, hopefully the rear axle stays attached on today's trip. But yeah, part behind that, got a really cool Anglia estate sitting on Wolf Race slot mags, and check out the cheeky side exit. And last but certainly not least, Ian's mint Mk2 Escort RS2000. Well, the call was made to jump in, but we've got some late arrivals. Lawrence in his Mk3 Fiesta RS Turbo, and a really cool Mk2 Cortina. Check that out. Time to hit the road. LSD works all right. There was rumoured to be about 40 cars from the West London lot going to the Epsom Derby today, but apparently there's some other groups joining us, and there's rumoured to be 100 cars at this little gathering in total. We'll see how many actually make it. Alright, well, we made it to the second stop without any issues. We've been joined by this really cool Mk1. Love that. Behind that, a really cool Prefect. And behind that, a pair of Cortinas that we've seen before. Well, there's definitely less than 40 cars. They never all make it, do they? Go on, Kev, send it. Got a fuel leak. Oh dear.
You got some pipe there?
Yeah, she nearly made it though, Jay. It's going to improve the fuel economy no end once you fix it. Well, he's got tools. All we need now is a mechanic. Where's Inky? Yeah, we're not counting that as a breakdown. Nah. It's too close to the venue.
Exactly.
Right? Well, after our little fuel pipe issue, we did make it, and we're in great company. Loads of really cool cars here. There's a load over there as well. So let me give you a close look at some of the cars that didn't convoy to this event with us. All these obviously did convoy down with us, but check out this Mk1. It's really cool, slammed on the big 5-spoke rims. I think they're Revolutions, badged up as a Mexico. Really racy interior with Corbu bucket seats. Really cool switch panel. Really cool stance. Looks really cool on these big Revolutions. Got the Prefect and Ian's RS next to that. But then next along, another really cool Mk3 Capri, sitting on what looks like mini light rims, and it's got a really tidy Pinto setup in the bay, running on side draft Webers. I'm guessing the car is called Loopy. Maybe that's the driver. Got the Mexico that joined us at our second stop, next to Paul Tucker's Mk1. Kev's Mk1 looking awesome, and we'll get a cheeky look at his really tidy Cosy YB setup. This thing is an absolute beast. Inky's P100 next to that. You can see his Pinto setup. This thing's running sweet with its change to the Watts linkage, and ours 100E next to that. Recently had some changes, like having the block painted, having the rocker covers powder coated to match the really cool rims, and Al's actually thinking about changing this for a manual gearbox. This is currently fitted with an automatic. The Mk2 Cortina that came down with us, next to the Anglia Estate that came down with us. This has got the original 1200 pre-crossflow lump in it. Chatting to the owner earlier, he's actually only 21 years old. Really cool to see youngsters driving classics as dailies. Lawrence's RS Turbo, next to Dean's Mk1 Fez. All the crew relaxing in the sunshine. Matthew's estate next to this really cool Austin estate. Not sure what Austin it is. Awesome thing. Really cool interior. Loving all the wood on the doors and the dash and stuff. Yeah, really cool old Austin. A couple of more modern motors here. A Lupo, and then a Beamer estate. Looks a bit too mint to be drifted. Really tidy engine bay. It is jacked up at the rear, so yeah, I thought so. Bit of a concourse build. Mirrors under it and that. Really cool. Check out the detailing kit inside. Not many of these Beamers left that haven't been absolutely ragged on the drift track. A couple of classic minis over here. Loving the look at this thing. Sitting on what looks like really tiny mini lights. And just check out how tidy that engine is. Looks like it's supercharged. Awesome. Really tidy interior as well. Loving all the wood and stuff. Oh, that's so smart. This really cool red one sitting over here. Absolutely mint. Really tidy interior. Again, loving all the wood and stuff. Yeah, really cool pair of minis. I've got a couple of modern MGs sandwiching an old Austin Metro. Check that out. And I've just spotted another couple of classic minis. Really cool red one sitting on white rims, and then a beige coloured estate thing with a flip front. Although the wings are flip front, but the bonnet isn't. Really unusual. And yeah, Another supercharged lump by the looks of it. Loving the interior, black seats with the sort of colour-coded piping and really smart dash in it and stuff. Yeah, this thing's awesome. A Rolls Royce over here. Someone's riding in style. Parked next to that, another Metro. And next to that, some army Jeep thing with a motorbike in the back. Got a pair of Mk2 Cortinas over here. Loving this gold one. I'm guessing this will be a 1600E. It's certainly sitting on the Rostyles. And then this red one, which actually passed us while Jay was fixing his Capri. It sounded pretty leery when it passed us on the way in. Another Rolls Royce over here. But next to that, check this rig out. Mk2 Transit, pulling a trailer with a Mk1 Lotus Cortina on it. Awesome. I'm seeing bonnet pins. Maybe it's a bit of a race car, who knows? But yeah, love the wooden steering wheel on it and that. Love a Lotus Cortina. Next to that, 105E Anglia. Looks really cool in the maroon or burgundy and cream colour scheme. Sitting on mini light rims. Really smart interior. Loving the wooden steering wheel. Yeah, that's really nice. Got a 106 GTI over here. Just chatting to the lady that owns it. It's got cat cams in it. Running on bike carbs. Still running the original ECU and stuff. Got a stripped out rear. Really cool snap-on seat covers in the front. And a baby seat. Oh, and it's got aftermarket steering wheel as well. Plenty of hydro-dipped carbon bits around it as well. Got some magazine people here. Not sure if they're doing a feature of all the cars that are here or whether they're just here selling magazines. But we've had another Mini show up. Looks really cool with a yellow and black colour scheme. Loving the checkered flag roof. Really cool front lip on it. And I recognise those headlights. Same as what I've got on Esther, my Mk1 Escort. Well, that was loads of fun hitting the dodgems with this lot. They were a bit slow though, to be fair. Now, I've actually got to shoot off soon and my beautiful girlfriend Kat is coming down to pick me up. But yeah, such an awesome sight seeing so many classic cars all lined up together. I haven't seen any horse racing today. I didn't put any bets on, but a couple of the guys have won a few quid, which is cool. And the Mexico's got the bonnet up. So we'll have a quick look at the really tidy Cosy YB setup in the bay. Matt's got his bonnet up and this thing hasn't blown up today. And the Prefect has got its bonnet open to reveal the 2 litres E-Tech setup, running on bike throttle bodies which have been angled up to clear the master cylinder. Yeah, really cool setup. Loving the colour-coded rocker cover, of course. All right guys, my Uber's arrived. See you again soon. All right, well, that was something a bit different. Shame I had to leave early, but me and my beautiful girlfriend are due to be at a barbecue in 8 minutes. And we're not actually going to get home for another hour and a quarter. But yeah, awesome, as always, hanging out with the West London Classic Ford crew. Want to send a massive thanks to all the guys for inviting me along. Shame I wasn't able to bring any of my cars, but it was really cool to see so many cars all lined up together today. Definitely less than the 100 that were expected, but that's what it's like in the world of classic cars. Not everyone makes it. Really glad that Jay managed to fix the Capri. Yeah, we literally broke down just outside the gate to the place. Yeah, I really hope he manages to get home safe today, as well as all the other guys. As always, I will leave links in the description to the West London Classic Ford social media. I get so many questions from you guys asking about where I find out about the meets and stuff, and the West London Classic Ford crew are literally going out every weekend to one meet or another. So yeah, definitely give them a follow, and feel free to turn up to any of their future events. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. If you did think it was any good, please do give it a thumbs up and a share. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Click subscribe if you're new to keep up to date with all my future uploads. Feel free to follow me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Check out my website for merch and parts. Massive thanks to all my patrons. I will leave all the links to all of that in the description, along with my email address for anyone who wants to contact me. But other than that, until next time, from me and my beautiful girlfriend Kat, thanks for watching.